So check out my new root rake I just bought. Went and got it today, and it's 126 inch wide. Let's see how many tines on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 tines. It is a root rake for my dozer. I got a bunch of clearing projects coming up, and it's going to be very handy for that. With all the acreage I have to clear for all these jobs, it's just going to make easy work on cleaning everything up and trying to get everything to the burn piles. So it comes with the mounting brackets that are welded onto the dozer. I got a friend of mine that's going to come this weekend and weld those onto the dozer for me, but I got to get this thing off the trailer. I got the skid steer with the forks. I'm going to unstrap it, and I think I can put the forks in one fork in each one of these pallets, and I think pick it right off. So let's see how well that works. Get the bands cut on this. So there's a local company about 2.5 hours away from here that makes these, all sorts of attachments, and it was a good price, so I bought it. Now I got to get this thing off the pallet. Hopefully I can just take it and just push it off. I'm gonna pull the dozer out here. Let's see. Dang, I didn't do half bad for eyeballing there. It needs to go to the left a little bit. These need to be flipped over so the round is up, but Let me pick the blade up just a little bit. Honestly, I think it's about right there is where it goes. I'll either have to notch out the blade, or I might just notch out that bracket a little bit. That way I can get a good weld on it. I hate to cut into the Dozer blade. They'll be about, well, it doesn't want to slide too good. Probably about like that. So not quite that much. Just so when you're lining it up, you got a little extra room to help get it on there. But I like it. We'll do some good measuring and get that welded on there this weekend. So today is the day the mounts get welded onto the Dozer blade. My buddy's coming over here. Just took all the brackets and the pins off of the rake. What I'm going to do is get the measurement of these mounts and then go ahead and mock it up here on the Dozer and kind of draw it on there with a Sharpie exactly where it's going to go. That way I can get it centered on the blade and just be a little easier for him to know where they go. Alright, so I measured the pins from outside to outside, and I measured the blade from outside to outside, and the blade is 18.5 inches wider than the mounts. So pretty much what I did, I just measured in 9 inches, and I did an eighth because I wanted a 1/4 inch bigger on this side, so that'll add an 1/8 inch here and an 1/8 inch here. I'm gonna put my mark, and what we'll probably do, we'll probably just take the torch and just notch that a little bit. Let me aim down here so you can see it. Notch that a little bit. I'm not really too keen on cutting into the blade. That might be the thing to do though, just cutting into the blade. I don't know, I'll see what he says. And but that's pretty much how it's going to go on there. And then this one will come right here. And that'll get mounted like so. Once these are nice and straight, it'll be a little closer, about like that, and the blade, and then the rake just goes up in between it. Slide the pin in. We decided just to notch the blade so it fit in there even. That way it wouldn't weaken that by cutting into that mount. We'll do the outside ones first. Make sure everything measures right, and then put the 2 inside ones in. Getting the other side welded on there now. Come over here and do the same thing. We're going to tack weld it a little bit better. Then go ahead and try to put the rake on, make sure everything's good to go before he really welds it on there good. So everything fit on here good. I got a 1/2 inch gap. It's tight on that side, so I got a 1/4 pretty much. So he's going to come in here and finish welding all that and cut this plate in half and weld that pole to that so I can have me a receiver mount for when I'm grading. Alright, so he got everything welded up on here. I still got to put the bolts in here. And get all that on there, but everything's welded on just like they did on the other Dozer 12 years ago, and just welding it right there on the inside and all the way around. Never had it come off, so you put a good bead on there, should be good to go. I got some paint I'm going to just spray on there so that it doesn't rust too much. And I also had a grade pole made. It had GPS on the Dozer, so I had a plate and I had him weld a piece of 2x2 tube into it so that I can mount my magnetic receiver to it. It's 5 feet tall, so I have plenty of room there to mount it and adjust anything when I'm grading stuff. And I can very easily take that off. It's not going to stay on there at all times. I just wanted something I can put on there when I am doing grading and need to know my grades. So I'm going to take those 2 bolts out and all this comes right off. So my 12-year-old can of Komatsu touch-up paint, let's just say it quit spraying after a few minutes. It ain't the best in the world, but it matches pretty good considering I had to use my alternative. It's not too far off actually. I mean, this is faded. Looks better than rust stains though. Alright, well I'm going to take the pole off and prime it up. And I'll probably end up spraying a coat of yellow on that as well. Actually, I'm going to spray a little yellow on that as well right there. Can't have rust